doctor.
Whether Phat Joe is simply surrounded by noise or is in fact the cause of it is questionable. One thing's for sure, we just can't get enough of him. An accomplished television and radio personality with a knack for controversy, his first love is music.
Well, aside from my co-hosts who are loud and obnoxious, I'm surrounded by music and noise all the time. I've been DJing since I was, 14, 15, so headphones have been a part of my life for more than half my life, virtually every day. And I noticed that when I listen to music now, I have to kind of pump the music a little bit louder, so my job is just about noise.
See? You hear that? You hear that?
With his music in tow, Phat Joe headed to Cape Town Mediclinic to find out what kind of toll years of exposure to banging beats has taken on his hearing.
Doc, I need your help. I was born right around the time when the Walkman was invented, and my whole life has just been music, headphones. Am I going deaf?
There's a possibility that you will have affected your hearing because of the industry that you're in. But the only way we're going to be able to check that for sure is once we test your hearing. Then we'll be able to comment.
I'm sorry, what was that you said? I couldn't hear you. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I noticed that now I'm slowly inching up the volume. My comfort volume is slightly getting higher and higher. What kind of damage do you think is possibly happening to my ears? What is physically going on in my head?
Basically what happens is sound enters your ear. This is a nice diagram of the ear. It travels through the ear to your eardrum, which is this little thing over here, and then travels through the middle part of the ear, which has little bones of hearing, and really travels onto the snail shape. Over here, this blue snail shape, and this is your cochlea. Inside your cochlea are little hair cells, and the hair cells respond when stimulated by the sound traveling through the ear. And what happens is when loud sound enters your ear, the hair cells over here almost bend over because of the volume of sound, and that causes temporary damage to one's hearing.
Temporary?
Temporary, correct. The temporary damage is absolutely fine, and once you leave your noisy place or you take the earphones out your ears, you do give your ears rest, and so the hair cells sort of regain their height and they're able to function normally again.
Wow.
But it's when that temporary damage happens more regularly that is when the hearing loss becomes more permanent.
I'm imagining that you guys are preparing for a major onslaught of deaf people from our generation and after, because prior to that there wasn't really this headphone thing and this audio craze.
Absolutely. The ability to download music onto your personal listening devices, listening on your cell phone, all things like that, are definitely meaning that people are listening to louder music for longer periods of time.
The technology behind earphones is constantly evolving, delivering sharper, clearer sound, even cancelling out unwanted noise.
I notice when I go shopping for headphones, now the big trend is noise-canceling headphones. Are there any products out there commercially that are good for your ears as headphones?
The best headphones are the ones that actually block your ear canal, and that's not just over here, that's actually deep within your ear. Those ones are custom made, and those generally tend to fit the best, because what those do is those close up your canal, keeping the sound all contained, but also blocking out the background sound.
So if my ears are shot, what do I need to do then?
All right, well, once the damage has been done and the damage is absolutely permanent, there's absolutely nothing you can do. And the only real way to treat it is by fitting a hearing aid, and most young people don't want to be fitted with hearing aids when they don't have to be. So preventing the hearing loss by limiting your listening time and also the volume that you're listening to is the way to go.
All right, dun, 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 dun. Let's find out.
Audiologists run a battery of tests to determine the extent of hearing damage. During the tests, patients are exposed to a variety of sound frequencies to determine their sensitivity and establish what loss has occurred.
Okay, so you're the expert. 20 years of headphone damage. How does it look?
Basically, your hearing is completely normal, and what we mean by that is your levels of sound that you had to listen to were falling within the normal range.
Yes, 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 yes! I knew it! No, I didn't know it. I was scared. So I will not need a hearing aid when I'm older?
Not until you're an elderly man, no.
Yes. Good stuff.
No one's more surprised than we are, Joe. As for the rest of us, prevention is always better than cure. So look after your ears and you'll be hearing for years.
Hello, doctor.